Hi there, Kath Gammack, Rig Market Analyst with Westwood Global Energy, here with a quick recap on some of the past week's offshore rig market highlights. Plenty of drilling activity this past week, as well as 2 new rig charters. Transocean confirmed that Hess has extended its current contract for ultra-deepwater drillship Deepwater Asgard for continued operations in the US Gulf of Mexico. The programme is expected to commence in direct continuation, which is estimated as May of 2025, and last for an additional 365 days, contributing approximately $188 million in backlog, inclusive of additional services. Northern Ocean confirmed a new 1-well, 63-day contract for Odfjell managed harsh environment ultra-deepwater semi deep sea bolster for a subsidiary of a major operator for work off Namibia. The work is likely to commence in the 4th quarter of this year. However, it is likely the rig will have a short idle period prior to commencement. Although the operator has not been named, it is understood to be Chevron for the drilling of a wildcat well in PEL 90 offshore Namibia. It is now confirmed that Eurasia Drilling jackup Neptune commenced operations with Dragon Oil offshore Turkmenistan in April this year, and will continue with the operator until April of 2025. There are no options attached to the deal, and the contract is part of a rig swap for Eurasia jackup Saturn, which had been working for the operator from 2020. Jackup Great Drill Chetna is to remain on hire with ONGC offshore India until October this year. The rig has been working for the operator under its current deal since May of 2021. Following a 3-week tow, jackup Valaris 106 has arrived at the first location for Pertamina Hulu Energy offshore southeast Sumatra. Drilling is expected to commence within the next few days. Confirming a RigLogix report from the 11th of June, Masaira Oil states that its multi-well campaign in the offshore Yumna field in Block 50, Oman, using Northern Ocean jackup Energy Emerger, was completed on the 8th of June, ahead of schedule and below budget. The rig has since left Oman and is moving back to the United Arab Emirates to start a new charter with OQ, formerly known as Oman Oil Company. Following a 2-month period of contract preparations, Transocean ultra-deepwater drillship Dhirubhai Deepwater KG2 has returned to the Santos Basin offshore Brazil. The drillship is firmly committed to Petrobras into the 2nd quarter of 2026. Equinor received an approved drilling permit from the Norwegian Offshore Directorate to drill Wildcat Well 34-10-A-48E in production license 050 from the Gulfax A platform in the Norwegian North Sea. The Norwegian Ocean Industry Authority gave consent to drill the well back in February. The platform is owned by Equinor. Archer is contracted to manage the facility. A subsidiary of Transocean has entered into an agreement with a third party to sell its 5th-gen ultra-deepwater floater Deepwater Nautilus and associated assets for $53.5 million. Transocean expects to close the transaction in the 3rd quarter. The rig completed its last contract in August of 2022 and is stacked in Labuan, Malaysia. Vår Energy and Aker BP have made new discoveries offshore Norway, however no success for Equinor offshore Argentina. Vår Energy made an oil and gas discovery at its Cerisa probe well 36/7-5S, and sidetracks A, B and C in production licence 636, which lies just north of the Duva field in the Norwegian North Sea. The wells were drilled by Odfjell managed Midwater Semi Deep Sea Yantai. Initial indications place the size of the discovery between 2.9 and 6.2 million standard cubic metres of recoverable oil equivalent. Aker BP made a gas discovery in Wildcat Well 7324/8-4 in production licence 1170 of the Barents Sea. The well was drilled by Saipem Ultra-Deepwater Semi Scarabeo 8. Initial indications place the size of the discovery at between 0.51 and 0.7 million standard cubic metres of oil equivalent. Disappointment for Equinor offshore Argentina with its Arger-1 Wildcat well in block Can-100. The well was drilled by ultra-deepwater drillship Valaris DS-17 to a final depth of around 4,000 metres. And finally, on Saturday the 22nd of June at 7:45 a.m, Taka ceased production at its North Cormorant platform in the UK North Sea ahead of decommissioning and after 42 years of operations. The North Cormorant first produced oil on the 14th of February of 1982, delivering 641 million barrels of oil from fields including Causeway, Fjoin, Otter and Eider. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening. Hope you find this of interest. If you'd like more information on RigLogix, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.